Hi, I am Amanda Cruz and I am a gold ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And actually, let me correct myself. I got married this summer. My name is Amanda Wright, and I'm a gold ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And my story, I started Plexus in October of last fall and loved the products, started taking them for my own health, loved what they were doing for me, and felt like I couldn't not share them with other people. So I started sharing them. And then just a couple of months ago in June, I actually decided to quit my job with the Dallas Cowboys and start working Plexus full time. So that is my story in a nutshell, and I'm very excited to be with y'all tonight. And we are going to talk about how to get your products for free. So this is really exciting and something that you can share with your team as well. So get PowerPoint up here. How to get your products for free. All right, if you haven't seen this already, most of you probably have. This is our compensation plan. It summarizes the different ways that you get paid because we do get paid 11 different ways. So 2 areas that we're going to focus on here are going to be this preferred customer bonus block that tells you for each particular item how much you're going to get a cash bonus for. And you'll see in a minute how these add up, but each item is worth a different amount. We are going to be focusing on tonight the triplex and the cash bonus associated with it. So you can see over here that's a $20 cash bonus. And the other thing that we're going to focus on is the retail commission schedule. So this percentage right here where you can see the personal volume, if your volume is 100 to $499.99, you get 15% commission. And when it's 500 PV and over, you get 25%. So that's going to make a big difference when we start talking numbers here in a minute. But take a look at this chart. It can be slightly confusing when you first look at it, but when you start to break it down, it's really very self-explanatory and something that makes a big difference when you are looking at how you're going to get your products paid for. So first I want to talk about if you are wanting to go silver, and everybody should go silver because it is a great way to get your products paid for. And it also means that you then have 3 people on your team. So to rank silver, you need to make sure that you have your backup order on. You will not be able to achieve that rank and get your commissions unless you have your backup order on. So that is number 1 priority. Second thing that you have to do is you have to sign 3 ambassadors within that 1 month that have a welcome pack. That welcome pack has to be of at least 100 PV. If it isn't in their first month, that's okay. You can break this up into 2 different months, but regardless, you have to have 3 people within 1 month that get commission qualified. So commission qualified again means that they have to have their backup order on. Once you get those 3 people within a 1 month period, then you're going to get that $100 bonus. And that is your first ranking and first bonus that you're going to get for promoting within Plexus. The next thing is there's building bonuses for building your business. So these come into play when you sign up those new ambassadors. So every time that you sign up an ambassador with a welcome pack, you're going to get a bonus depending on which welcome pack they purchase. If they purchase the larger welcome packs that are $199, you're going to get almost a $50 bonus there. Now this is, when we're talking about this, we're talking about if you directly sign up this person. So this is your level 1. If they purchase one of the $99 welcome packs, then you're going to get $25 in that building bonus. So if we look at an example with, say, 3 new ambassadors, so you're trying to go silver here, you sign up those 3 ambassadors. If all 3 of them got the smaller welcome pack, then you'd be looking at almost a $75 bonus there. If they all got the larger welcome pack, then you're looking at a $150 bonus. So it can range somewhere in between there depending on how many people you have purchase which welcome pack. Okay, then the retail commissions. So this is that other box that I was talking about a while ago of how much PV you have. So when your PV is between 100 and 499, you get 15% commission. When you hit 500 PV, you are going to start making 25% commission, which is a huge difference, and that is awesome. So just a little side note here, if you were anywhere close to hitting 500 PV in a month, you want to make sure that you go ahead and hit that 500 PV and not stay under 500 so that you do get that 25% commission. But let's look at this as an example. So if you had a preferred customer on the triplex, taking the triplex as a preferred customer, the PV associated with that is 115. So just an example number here, if you had 5 preferred customers taking the triplex combo from you, that's going to be 575 PV. Now, out of that 575, you first subtract the first 100 PV out of that. So just like on your orders, you have to have that 100 PV to get commission qualified. That first 100 PV goes back to Plexus. Then you're paid on anything after that first 100 PV. So what we'd be looking at there is 475 PV. And since your initial PV was over 500, then you're going to be making 25%. So when you work that out, that's $118.75 in commission for having 5 preferred customers taking the triplex. Okay, so that's $118.75 just in your retail commissions. Then your preferred customer bonuses. So this is the bottom down here that I was mentioning, this bottom section. And again, we're going to be focusing on that triplex combo of $20 cash bonus. So for each preferred customer that you have on the triplex, you're going to get a $20 bonus. So again, if you were using 5 customers, you would get $20 for each of them, which is $100. Now that is in addition to what we just talked about at the 118. So when you look at the together, if you're adding 5 customers, then your retail customers equals that $118.75 plus your $100 bonuses equals $218.75. That's for customers. Now the cool part here though, you can look at that and go, okay, $218.75, that's really good. Now we were talking, the whole point of this is to get your products paid for. Your wholesale triplex is only costing you $110 approximately a month. So you actually can cover your products if you're taking the triplex as a wholesale customer by having only 4 customers, 4 preferred customers will cover your triplex, because 4 preferred customers, once you do the math out like we just did, is going to equal 134. And 134 covers your 110. So 4 customers and you've got them paid for. Now, if you want to look at it as an adding ambassadors, you've got your silver rank bonus of $100. So you've added 3 people. And then you've got your business building bonuses, which again are paid on Fridays, which is going to be anywhere from $175 to $150 there, depending on the welcome pack size. So that gives you a total of either $175 to $250, just depending on which size of welcome pack they order. So those are looking at it from 2 different perspectives of either adding customers to get your products paid for or adding ambassadors to get your customers paid for. Now, one thing that's important to note when you are talking customers, so a customer is going to be paying $125 for their triplex, but also once they have been ordering consistently for 4 months, in that 4th month, they're going to get an additional 10% off. Now, that's great. If they want to continue to stay a customer, that's always an option. But you as an ambassador should also be talking to them about flipping to an ambassador to get that deeper discount. because once they flip over to Ambassador, then their triplex is going to go down to only costing $110. So keep that in mind as you're building your customer base and noticing how far along they are, talking to them if they continue to like their products, and what that would look like if you flip them over to an Ambassador down the road. All right, so let's look at a little different example here. So now we're going to talk about how you can get 500 PV and cover the cost of your products using triplex and X Factor. All right, so you, under your Ambassador account, are ordering the triplex and the X Factor. So those two products are costing you $141.90. The PV that you are getting off of those two products is $128. Now, when you have preferred customers also taking triplex and X Factor, the triplex and X Factor cost to them is going to be $159.90. The PV for those two products is $145. Now, again, if you look at that of 3 preferred customers, that's going to give you total PV of $435. So your total PV for the month is going to be your $128 of your own that you ordered, plus the $435, because that PV counts for you as well. That's going to give you $563 PV. Now remember, the first 100 goes back to Plexus, so we're going to subtract that out to get $463. But your initial PV was over 500, so you're still going to get that 25% commission. So that means that you are getting $115.75 on just your commission with PV there. Now, since they're a preferred customer, you're also going to get those preferred customer bonuses. So the triplex bonus is 20, and the X Factor is 5. So that gives you 25 times 3 preferred customers is a $75 bonus. When you take those two and add them together, you've got $115.75 in commissions, plus that 75 preferred customer bonus. That's $190.75 income. So if you want to look at it versus what you're spending on your products there, you take your income of $190.75 and your products cost you $141.90, and that means that you have cash in hand of $48.85. So you've hit 500 PV, which means you then got the 25% commission. You had 3 preferred customers, you've covered your product, and you've made money off of it. And that's just with using X Factor and triplex. Okay, so if you want to build your business even further, looking at the power of 3, look at how you can build your business here. You're starting at the top, that's you. If you sign up 3 level 1s, and we're looking at points here. So 3 level 1s, you are getting 5 points for each of those. If each of those 3 would turn around and sign up 3 people of their own, you're still getting 5 points off of those people that they're signing up. They continue to do that on down. Again, this is power of 3, so each person signing up 3. If you go down to your level 3s, now we're at 135 points. If you continue down, once you get level 4, then you're going to be getting 4 points per ambassador. Level 5s, you get 3 points. Level 6, you get 2 points. And level 7s, you get 1 point. So adding all those up, you can see your total ambassadors here would be 3,279, and your total points would be 4,893. Now, that's a lot of point numbers, but what does that mean? So if you are looking at it from this perspective, a level 1, you've got 3 people, that equals 15 points, times we're talking an average of $3 a point. Now that number does fluctuate, but in calculating what your income might be, $3 is usually a good number to go with. So that would equal $45. If you continue that on down to the 5th level here, you're looking at 2,187 on your 5th level. If you go all the way down to that 7th level like we had on the page before here, you're looking at 3,744. So you can see how all those pay points add up just by you adding additional people and using the power of 3 there. So the big question is just, what are you waiting on? Share with others, encourage them to share, get your products paid for.